How's everyone tonight? See, when I do this in Ontario, I don't get a response, so thank you so much. Good evening. My name is Zhou. I'm a proud Islander, a graduate of Conor Gray Senior High School, and a member of the Prime Minister's Youth Council. When my family immigrated to Canada 10 years ago, ordinary, everyday Canadians, much like yourselves, inspired me to give back to the community, to give back to the people who welcomed my family with open arms. Now, I'm a Duke of Edinburgh Gold Award recipient with more than 1,000 hours of community service. Volunteering has become a part of who I am. Thank you. With a show of hands, may I ask who in this room have either volunteered or donated to a charity within the last 6 months? That's fantastic. Thank you so much for your dedication to the community. For those of you who didn't put your hands up, that's okay too, because I'm here today to encourage all of you to be more selfish. Selfish? Yeah, selfish. Specifically, selfish volunteerism. Now, selfish volunteerism may sound like an oxymoron, but let's think about it. Why would we volunteer? Is it for the free t-shirt? Is it to do good, feel good, and enjoy the satisfaction that we are making a difference? There's a third reason that I would like to share with you tonight, and that is volunteering to acquire personal and professional development. Volunteering to acquire the skills that we need to succeed. I used to believe that in order to be successful, we needed a life-changing experience, an overcoming of adversity, or an ingenious spark of innovation. I believed that ability is nothing without opportunity. What my volunteering experience has taught me is that the reverse is also true, that opportunity is wasted without ability. Just last summer, Justin Trudeau announced the creation of the Prime Minister's Youth Council. It's an opportunity of a lifetime. More than 17,000 passionate young Canadians applied, and so can many of you. So how can you make yourself stand out amongst your peers? For me, it was my volunteerism, my selfish volunteerism. More than 1,000 hours for the Air Cadet Gliding Program, for 60 Confederation Air Cadet Squadron here in Charlottetown, for the Free the Children Club at Conor Gray High School. I dedicated myself, my energy, my time, everything to these activities, not only because I cared about the causes, not only because I wanted to give back to the community, but also because I knew that these activities, these opportunities, would give me the skill sets, experience, and networks to get me where I am today, which is educating, mentoring, empowering, listening to young Canadians, and then championing the ideas and concerns directly to the Prime Minister. I would never be doing something like this if it wasn't for my volunteerism. We all know that volunteering benefits other people, but what we need to realize is that oftentimes the greatest beneficiaries of our altruism is ourselves. For instance, there's a common misconception that young people can't find a job without experience, and we can't get experience without a job. But that's where selfish volunteerism comes in. When we volunteer, we gain transferable skills that's desired by employers, universities, and the Prime Minister. Transferable skills such as transformational leadership, diversity and change management, communicating up, across, and down, and many more. Now, you may be saying, Chris, that's great and all, but doesn't that go against the whole principle of volunteering? That you are supposed to be volunteering for other people? Yeah, that's true. That is true. But what I'm not saying that we shouldn't be caring about altruism. In fact, altruism is the foundation of selfish volunteerism. Where the selfish comes in is that we are doing more than dedicating ourselves to the community. We are constantly and proactively asking ourselves, what can I learn from this experience? And learning is an experience, is a journey that lasts a lifetime. Selfish volunteerism isn't only beneficial for young people, but to adults as well. When I was practicing this speech in front of my My mom asked, Chris, aren't I too old for volunteering? Ladies and gentlemen, that's a trick question. Never say your mom's too old for anything. So my response to her was, Mom, you will never be as young as you are today. But we all know that age isn't the greatest obstacle in volunteering. It's time, especially for busy adults. But Benjamin Franklin once said, if you want something done, ask a busy person. 1 year ago, this week, members of the Free the Children Club of Conagray organized a fundraiser for Fort McMurray. It was during our exam season, and especially for the IB students. We had 15 exams worth 80% of our grades, but yet we continued because we cared about what we were doing. We knew that our efforts are helping others. And we also knew that this was going to be a valuable experience. And at the end of the day, we raised more than $7,000 towards Fort McMurray. If a bunch of sleep-deprived, soon-to-be in debt, and highly stressed high school students can do it, then so can everyone. So let's go out there and get involved. Our community demands bold, persistent improvement, and so do we as human beings. So do you want to do good in the community and feel good? Be selfish and volunteer. Do you want to gain professional and personal skills? Be selfish and volunteer. Do you want to spice up your resume or network with professionals? Excellent. Be selfish and volunteer. At the end of the day, it doesn't matter what your motive is, but make sure that you are volunteering with a purpose. The world is an ever-changing place, and to navigate this uncertainty, we all need a toolbox of transferable skills. And whether you're just starting to collect your tools or adding on the finishing touches, selfish volunteerism empowers everyone. Thank you.